coming back. What was that? How much of a decision was that for you?
It was very hard because a lot of people throw different stats, different numbers in front of your face, and you always have. I have the contemplation of a fifth year and a fourth year period, and but I think the injury sort of where that set me back was sort of the deciding factor. I definitely think I can improve my stock to next year. There's a really good class of tackles coming out, and I think I was still a little bit behind from having to sit out a whole season right in the middle of my career. But besides that, it was a lot of praying, a lot of talking to my parents, talking to a lot of different factors that people influenced me in my life. Talking to ex-NFL guys, talking to guys that are still in the NFL. But it was a very big decision. But at the end of the day, I prayed and I said, God, if you can, like I'm not good at this, subtle hint things like my girlfriend tries to do to me, fiance now. But I said, if this is what you want from me, make it evident in my mind. And he did, it definitely did, and it just sort of always rang that just this year was not my year to go to the draft, but next year it will be.
So are you more nervous on Saturdays, or was it more nervous proposing?
I think it was more nervous proposing because again, that's the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. But there's all those factors adding on. Asking her dad, and I figured he was going to say yes, but still asking any girl's dad for her hand in marriage is not a comfortable feeling, and then. Of course, asking her and worrying about, is it the right ring? Is it a pretty ring? Did you do it the right way? Is it in the right timing? All that stuff, and thinking of what was going through her head, not through what my head is. And but I was definitely much more nervous there than other factors.
So compared to facing a defensive end from Florida or LSU, a piece of cake, right?
Absolutely. The football guys I'd rather go out and play 100 games than do that again. It was not very nerving. It was very unnerving on my stomach. I'll say that. But no, it's a really golden experience, and I hope lots of other people can, on the team can be able to experience that one day.
Since she's the quarterback, were you afraid she was going to call an audible and say, no, I think I want that ring, or I want that instead?
Yeah, we did a little bit of it, and I was really sneaky with it. I held it off and made her think that, nothing like this was going to happen for a while until at least after season and after I'm done with college. And so we would go around and we bought jewelry for her mom during Christmas, and of course the lady was like, "Well, you want to see anything else?" And she was like, "Well, I just want to look around at these rings." And I was like, "Yeah, you go ahead and just look at them. Like I know you want to." And little did she know that I was putting that mental picture in my mind of what she liked. And but no, it's really a fun experience.
Does it feel a little odd looking to that spot, to your right, and Logan's been there forever, came up with you, and and he's moved on now, and a little bit unusual?
Oh, definitely, and that's a really hard part, and I say that's probably the biggest obstacle that our offensive line will face this season is being able to put new guys in there and get that harmony back. Me and Stenberg on the left side, we were like a well-oiled machine. And, we knew everything about each other, how we were going to block, like what we needed to do a little more for that other person, what that other person needed to do a little bit more for them. And throwing somebody in new, even though you've had some reps with them, it's a completely different game. They step different, they come off different, they put their hands different, they communicate different. And being able to learn those things about those people and be able to feel comfortable with it is going to be the biggest issue.
So this spring is it's old hat for you, but in a way you're kind of starting over with a guy you got to have that chemistry with.
But it's good because we're right in between two fifth years. Drake at center and me at tackle. This younger guy coming up, he's sort of been under our wing the whole time. So he sort of conforms to what we've been doing, and he's learning and he's progressing, and it's good for us because he can move to more our style of play and sort of be able to fit that spot better.
Where did you end up proposing? Kind of what was that evening like?
With who?
When you proposed, where did it happen?
Oh, so we went to Gatlinburg, and I wanted to include my family and her family into it. So, I told my parents, I was like, hey, you think we could, you could get a weekend off, and all of us, and we'll go down to Gatlinburg and spend a little weekend and just get some time off. They haven't had time off in a long time anyway, so they're like, yeah, that's perfect. So we went down to Gatlinburg, and I said, you know what, I'm going to make, I think, somewhere that would be really, that you won't forget. We'll be up on the Sky Bridge. So I either thought Anakista or the Sky Bridge of Gatlinburg. So we took the ski lift up to the top of the mountain on the Sky Bridge, and right at the beginning of the gate to the Sky Bridge is where I did it. So one, I won't ever be able to forget that. Yeah, so that'll be good. We have pictures to show it and everything. But two, it's something I think she'll think is a little memorable, and had a couple people there to be able to cheer her on and clap for her afterwards and stuff like that. But it was really pretty too. We had snow-capped mountains on the back, and you could just see the whole little city of Gatlinburg.